And 3, 2, 1. Greetings and welcome to Board Me Up, where I hunt out the latest in board game releases so you don't have to. And good, we're live on the right channel. It has been a while. Things have been going on. Got some shocking letter from the IRS, but other than that, not too much in the tabletop gaming world as far as things that are worthy of checking out. So we'll be looking at everything here. As always, I'm not going to be checking out RPG type of campaigns or specific to D&D. Yeah, but we will be looking at good miniature launched projects. So if you're interested in miniatures, we always got that going on here. Okay, so the first project. So let's look at what launched. I haven't made a video in a while, so there are a few things. There's not that many, and they're not huge projects. So first one, that I think this is the biggest one that recently launched, and it's called Moonpreneur, and it's the ultimate business strategy game. That's what it's named. It's 2 to 6 players. Now, personally, I would like a business game. That's a side thing I'm into. I like to explore facets of business and, you know, upping my own financial gains and such. The game doesn't look that attractive to me, though. I mean, it's not even more attractive than Monopoly, and that's saying a lot. I would like to see more things going on. It looks like you're just going around and things are happening. It looks a little bit too simple for a quality board game of these days. But I don't know. Let's see, that's how it plays. So it looks like it plays really simple. It looks like a nice family game if you have younger people in your family as well. So I'll be looking into this one more later, so I will be saving it in about 11 days. I might not be, so just to give you a heads up, I probably won't be getting into it, but we'll see. All right, next one, and if I do, I'll let you know even after the fact. Okay, 3 days to go only, really, and this launched pretty recently. Okay, I'm a little late on this bandwagon, but anyway, it's elf miniatures for 10mm scale wargaming. So let's take just a quick peek through these miniatures. You know, I gotta check out those miniatures. Gotta love the miniatures. All right, we got Hydra. Cool. So these are small scale, you know, tiny scale, like Warhammer used to do. They're epic, but they don't anymore. Okay, and that's it. Not much. Close that out and check our stream. Cool. I'm still not sure in the future if I'm going to be do these streamed or not. Maybe I'll stream them. We'll see. Space Dwarf. Yeah, this is cool. This is they're trying to go back to the 80s and 90s Space Dwarf. So I just wanted to check out some cool Space Dwarfs. Let's see if we got anything to look at. This guy looks pretty decent, actually. That's pretty nice sculpt and just a good-looking figure. Just a good-looking character, might I say. Okay, that's it. Closing that out. If you're interested, check it out. Okay, Tabletop Strategy Games from around the world. This is one of those projects that's launching a bunch of games at once. Yeah, I don't know, that doesn't really attract me.
And beyond.
And sometimes they're even pretty decent games. They have pretty decent,
the simple pledge for a set of 6, 3,
why is
or
this
maybe just one.
Through?
The choice
but
is yours.
It should be.
All of our games are made
weird.
Here in the USA, so we can ship very
Showing
quickly
up
after
here.
the project
That's
funds
odd.
successfully.
Anyway,
Often, you'll
I wonder if it's gone through in the recording. Whatever. So sometimes they're even well reviewed games, but I just don't like when a Kickstarter has launched. Oh, I see. They're all like similar. I see. That makes sense then with this release. It's almost like different expansions, you know, of the same game. Huh. Okay, so I'll be saving this one. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it's worth checking out. I'll see which one's the best rated and people like the most, and maybe check it out. So I'll be saving that. We'll check it out in 12 days or so. Next is The Veil Revisited. 2-color campaigns, full-color campaigns, solo and PvP games. Okay, so let me see. I'm not... Okay, so it is 1 to 5. It's not an RPG whole project. But what is it? Is it a card game? Looks like it's a card game. Let's see what it is. There a quick description? World rank violation. Okay, well, this is all your kind of stuff you're getting. The game's going for $12. Not bad. 3 desktop wallpapers, allies card pack, enemies and allies card pack. Can you play with that amount? Is that actual game? I think so. It's not like additional stuff. Pretty decent looking artwork and all that. Okay. It's if you don't know anything about this, like me, it's hard to quickly note what's going on here. This looks like it's very directed to a knowing and already supportive audience, and that doesn't work for some. Customize your pledge. Okay, so different decks. Well, if you're looking for a new deck builder, this looks pretty nice, and it's affordable to start with. Yeah, we'll be saving this one. All right, let's move on to the next one. I want to go through these quick. I want to just give you glimpses, so because you might as well spend that time yourself, right? If I'm not going to be going quick. So that's the point here. Upgrade your game Season 2. I wanted to check this out. This is a upgrade to your favorite board games, tokens and components and such. So I wanted to see what they offer. So they have a treasure chest. Okay, so you can replace that on, for example, Gloomhaven, the treasure chest. A tower, goblet. I haven't said the word goblet in a while. It's good to say that. Good to release that. Good to let it flow off the tongue. Goblet. Goblet. All right. Okay, so a bunch of these. They seem very random. I wonder if they focused on some games in particular for components, but like I don't see this these hitting my games that much. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Mage Knight, a little bit focused with the seeing the tower, but I don't know. I don't even own the game. Okay, yeah, not too interested. Check it out if you are. That's Upgrade Your Games Season 2. Closing that out. Next is Eldritch Artifacts, Wands, Runes for Magic. Games of Magic. When I read that, I was thinking maybe it's for magic specifically. People that practice, witchcraft and things like that. But no, it does look like it's more game-oriented. And yeah, that's pretty nice wand. Steel wand. Yeah, so nice little RPG-ish additions to your games, and it's doing pretty decent. $12,000. I'm imagining that the wand has a lot to do with that that financial rise here, and that is a pretty nice steel wand. Anyway, not interested. If you are, do check it out. Moving along, Flight of the Dragons. Flight of the Dragons is a 10. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, yes. I'm just making sure since the videos weren't making sound. Okie dokie, Flight of the Dragons, or STLs. Let's take a look at these dragon miniatures just real quick, see if it's anything worthy. Star Trek Adventure. What is this? Do they actually have a... Oh, they could. A license. I wonder how much it costs to get licenses to make miniatures of a particular franchise. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know how these franchises work for a license. I guess they're different depending on what you want to do with the franchise. Like if you want to make a movie, obviously it's going to be much higher than miniatures. That's what I'm assuming makes sense. So anyway, but the miniatures, all the miniatures look pretty nice. This dragon looks good. It looks better than the thumbnail. The thumbnail is pretty crappy. If you guys are watching this, make one dragon or the most attractive miniatures, like make 2 of them big here instead of like these little ones, because it does look kind of amateurish and cheap. It looks like you're trying to make the miniatures appear smaller to hide the fact that maybe they don't look so well, whereas in fact they do look good quality, and you should show them off in that thumbnail. Those are really nice dragons and really nice bases. They're some of the best. Of course, that's a resin. Everything looks good and better in resin. But those are some excellent looking dragons. I'm impressed. They're better than I expected. Again, due to that thumbnail. Big wings. Look at that tail. That is a sexy dragon. 2 fins on the back. Very nice. This one's a little plain. That's probably the least attractive one I've found so far. Let's see what else. Do we have any more headed dragons? Very nice. Look at all those spines. Great pose too, with the tail coming forward and under. You don't see that too much with dragons since they're so big. This is more of a, looks like a griffin type of dragon. Cryox. Sanxian. Let's take a look at this one. Nice, beautiful horns. And this one, more plain one. But he's a good looking one. He looks like a very elderly dragon. That is cool. Very cool. Okay, and this one, lovely horns as well. All right, and again, the bases and everything, and they're good size. Look at that. That is a dragon. That's a dragon, baby. Not a dragon baby, but a dragon baby. All right, let's move back up. I'm gonna save this one. I want to see how far it's gonna go. It's at $4,000. It's got 25 days to go, so we'll check it out in maybe 24 days or whatever. Good job on those dragons. Fix that thumbnail. It's time. It's still time. You can replace it. Get some more buyers. Okay, Dragon Royale, a 2 to 6 player game, a brawl of the Behemoths. The thumbnail doesn't look inspiring. It looks very amateurish, but the description sounds cool. A Dragon Brawl game. Let's see what it actually looks like. If anybody out there is watching, I'm interested if there's anything that you know of that's the most similar to Dragon City. That used to be on Facebook. Now it's an app game. Not for myself necessarily, but a board game that is the most similar to Dragon City. How that played, where you breed dragons and you make new breeds and then you fight them. Is there anything like that in the board game world? Or the most similar? Okay, Dragon Royale. I'm not seeing the dragons. Miniatures. Looks like they're not even done. At least you should have some 3D sculpt concepts. There's some drawings, chibis. I'm not even sure if there's going to be miniatures. Maybe it's going to be standees. That's a nice little component list, drawn out components, but really nothing physical to show, and that's tricky. Let me see in that video real quick. I'm going to save this one nonetheless. It is a 2 to 6 player game. Probably won't be getting it, but I don't know. The layout with the hexagon grid, that looks pretty good. I'm going to save this one. We'll check it out in about 24 days. Okay, next one is Gunfight Royale. This is a old Western game, 2 to 6 players. There you go. That's what it looks like. Good. We have that image right up top. Chibi. I hate that word, chibi. My goodness. Style miniatures, you know, those big-headed, a little bit cutesy, not too much big-headed miniatures. At least they're not all cutesy and big-eyed. Hey, there's Clint Eastwood trying to hide the fact that it's him. Let's see if we got a John Wayne here. We gotta have a John Wayne if we have a Clint. Nope, not John Wayne. Nope. I'm surprised they didn't do it John Wayne. Let's see. Hey, these are normal miniatures. Conversions of the base figure set. Cool, so you can get regular miniatures instead of the big-headed ones. Good. Good for offering that option. Where's that Clint Eastwood one here? Was it just me? I mean, that did look like Clint Eastwood, right? Okay, let's go back up here. Let's stop by that Clint Eastwood one more time. Yeah, that's Clint Eastwood. Oh, yeah, he's got the cigar, so obviously. Anyway, looks all right. We'll save this one. We'll see if it even gets funded. It's less than halfway there, so good luck, guys, on getting through that, or this guy second created. Let me see if this is the second of the same project. Gunfighter's Ball. Looks like it may be, but looks like this one funded. Interesting. Looks like he's in the Western stuff. Maybe. Okay, moving onward. So this one, it's just another one of those curiosity things I have to check out. It's Samurai Undead minis. And you know, when you heard me say Samurai Undead miniatures, you're curious too, aren't you? And if you're not watching the video, just listening to it now, it's piqued your interest enough to go to your screen and this screen and look at it. And that's great. A little geisha, undead geisha. But the quality, I mean, look at the face. The quality doesn't look... It obviously looks like they're hand sculpted and metal resin made, metal mold made. Let me see. Let's see if they... Okay, we're seeing some nice stuff here. What are they writing? Kelpies? Maybe? Alright. Okay. Oh, those Jikininki look pretty nice. Unreal. Cool. So they have some Japanese lore minis. Cool. You can make your whole Japanese undead and monstrous army. I like that. There's a lot of those fans in this. Those are awesome. Mekurabis. And Jaboko. Oh, that's nice. I like that Jaboko. Onmoraki. Very nice. Undead Oni set. Oh, yeah, we gotta have the Oni. And they're Undead Oni on top of that. So if Oni aren't freaky enough, they're Undead Oni. That is cool. What the hell is that? As a banner, he has a corpse. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Ooh, they got the Cyclops Albozu. Nice. Ooh, hold on. Let's go back up here. Yuki Onna. Cool. The ice lady. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, let's see here. Tenomi. That is cool. I like that. Somebody finally went into the Japanese lore. And not only that, but made it undead. Kobukajiri. Kobe Kajiri. Okay, Geki. Nice. Death Omyoji. That's actually a pretty nice sculpt right there. Ooh, look at that. Shinigami. A Shinigami. Giant. Japanese giant. That is cool. You need that. Come on. With your other giant collection. A ball of skulls. What's going on there? I like it. Very cool. Anything else? All right, that's enough. Let's keep that open. 16,000 bucks. Told you. There is a market for it. Okay. Next, some more minis look like hand sculpted and molded. So a set of 9 metal miniatures. Cool. We got Bard and Elf. Okay. I like little projects like this that they're able to launch and actually fund on Kickstarter. That's cool. And it did fund. Cool. I'll close this one out. Right on. Congrats. Dungeon Delvers. Let's hurry this up. 32mm tabletop RPG miniatures. Okay, let's take a look at these real quick. All right. What do we have going on here? Okay, so the cute mousy little characters, but they look good. They're not too cheapy-ish where they're all fat and toyish and childish looking. They're like thinner. You see how thin their legs are and small the body is, just a bigger head. And that's fine. It's like that one game that recently launched, Darkest Dungeon, was it? That had that style. It's just more, what's the word? Stylistic rather than chibi and cutish. Wow, that is awesome. That Frogkin army looks cool. And the heads aren't certainly too big. Ooh, that looks good. Look at those hats. That's an awesome hat design. Whoever designed this, the concept artist behind all this, kudos to you. That is very cool. Dwarven Raiders, Dark Dwarven. Ooh, some awesome looking dwarfs. For those dwarf fans out there, these are dwarfs worth looking into. What else? Oh no, I am a fungoid guy. I'm a fun guy. What can I say? Fungonite cluster. Very cool. Pretty decent. I like these fungus guys, but there's a lot of cool fungus man type miniatures. Monsters of the Deep. All right, so we got the insectoid and worms and kind of crustaceans. Cool. My goodness, is this for any particular game. The way it's organized, it looks like it's almost for a game. Let's see here, and it's cool. I don't know. I think I'll close it out. I'm not going to be getting anything myself, but if you're interested, check it out. They did raise pretty well. It still has 28 days to go. Okay, this is a fairy mushroom 3D printable dice tower. Wanted to take a look at that. It looks all right. Obviously, it has to be bulky because you're running dice through it. But doesn't look that great. It looks cool. I like it a lot. But I don't know. I mean, like if I did something like that, I'd add a lot more detail and stuff. It still looks pretty plain. Actually, if you know the tools in the ZBrush, you can clearly see how these ridges were made with that tool. Yeah, it's a little bit of an amateurish sculpt, but a cool idea. Yeah. And it did fun. Congratulations on that. Closing that out. Next is Barca, the Grove Warden. Okay, so this is another 3D figure or miniature. Just really cool looking. I wanted to share out here. There you go. A lot of detail on him. See, that's more of a quality sculpt. You can tell when you look into the details and the smoothness, the smoothness of it, where the textures appear and how. Anyway, he's pretty cool. Let me see how much is, or what is he? Grove Warden. Huh. That's cool if he's supposed to be that big, if he's like a giant, because he's a Grove Warden. I believe he is. So that's cool. Right on. It's backed. Cool. Right on. It's their first project. Congrats. Closing that out. Moving onward. Canadian miniatures set. Canadian kind of lore miniatures and like cryptids. So we got this. We got Mark. What's going on here? Let's move through this quickly. A moose. A Gustafa. A Gustafa. A goose person. I like that. You don't see enough goose people in miniatures, or duck people even. Oh, that is a goose hydra. That's awesome. Cool. Okay. Excavator. A horned beaver looks pretty cool. And that's that. Nothing too crazy. It has funded, so well done, and it's their first projects. Congratulations. Let's close that out. Okay, next we have 75mm minis. I think I already showcased this. I don't remember, but there you go. Nice. Look at the size. That barbarian print. That's very good looking. Why are they showing this guy off here? The sponsored review. Okay, so I guess he looked into it. Squidmire. Okay. The warrior looks cool. The dwarf looks okay. His pose is a bit boring. The warrior, the barbarian looks great. The wizard looks good. Elf looks good. I like that base, big base under it. I think just the dwarf looks a little bit boring with that stance. It doesn't necessarily have to be swinging the axe, but I don't know. That's like, if you remember the white dwarf of Warhammer, you know, at least he had the axe next to him and he had his arm on it. That's still a really cool, you know, just relaxed position. But this is, I don't know. It's as kind of as plain as you can almost get. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Cool. Good job. Like that barbarian a lot. Close that out. Okay, twin miniatures. We're almost done here with the recently launched, and then what's going to be ending soon. We'll be going into next, and there's not much to go into there, so we'll be finishing this video very shortly. Okay, and here we go. Oh, have I looked at this one? No, I thought it was that whole lizard army miniatures that somebody launched, but it's not. This is something else. Or maybe it is. Look at that. Yeah. Yep, I think I looked at this one already. Yep, all these. Yeah, if you want some additions to your Lizardman army or build a whole unique one, This project is pretty amazing. They have a ton of stuff here, and for Beastmen too, just a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, this one's pretty impressive. This one is ending in 5 days. I think I have it listed, maybe not. Anyway, I'll close it out. Do check it out if you're interested. Okay, now on to things that have ended or are ending soon. So there are quite a few projects that have already ended. One of the biggest was Vindication. That's over a 2-player game. If you're interested in something new like that, that one's really well reviewed. Maybe you can still jump into a late pledge. There is this one, Winter Queen, that has ended. You can probably get into a late pledge. They might open one. Check into it if you're interested. But this ended recently. Let me just check for you how many players it was intended for. 2 to 4 player game. It looks good. It looks interesting. I would have looked into it, but again, probably not would have funded. And I had so many other things on my mind, and with taxes and stuff that I probably wouldn't have given it time. And yeah. So let's close that out. What else has ended? Into the territory of dragons, an art book, and a dragon art book. So like a coffee table book. A nice looking book right here. This has ended. Let me see. Is there a late pledge yet? Maybe not for things like books. Maybe not, but there might be. Never know. So closing that out. All right. In 18 hours to go, this one did incredibly well. And I do remember talking well of this campaign. This one was the book, and it's almost like a Da Vinci book of just different ideas for your building your RPG world, you know, a steampunk world or whatever. It's just a gorgeous conceptions book. 400 pages of detailed and catchy illustrations. They funded over $2 million. This is even something I just want to get, and I just wanted to want it, but I probably won't be really reading it or looking into it. I'll probably skim through it the first day, second day, and kind of done for me. Unfortunately, I wish I could give more time to something like this, but I really don't have a need for it. I don't have the gaming needs for it, or the artistic needs, or the childish needs, I guess. Chess, look at that. Playing on the back of the turtle. What's going on there? I really like this idea. It's just, yeah, if I had a house, I think, if I was more settled and I had a home where this could lay on the table, I would certainly get it. And if you have that, I recommend it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. I'll have to recommend it to my community. All right, let's move along. That's ending in 18 hours. Emo is this desktop robot, a little pet thing, kind of assistant that you can have, and they launched it, and I got in on an early bird. I see something happened. They're not on Kickstarter anymore, so I'll close that out. But they're running the project on their website now, so you can fund it there, but it's not as cheap as I think the early bird. It's like $10 more, but anyway, I'm not interested at this point. I'm not sure if I would have backed it. I just got on it because I got on the early bird, so I was going to decide then. Okay, and obviously the biggest project that's been running, worth looking into, and since you've saved money probably from that back in other projects, you might want to take a deep look into this. There's a lot of videos on this, and that's ISS Vanguard. People have played through some of the demo, the sample that has been sent out to different content creators. This is something I'm going to decide if I'm going to back in the next couple days. After I do, I'll let you know. They'll probably have I don't know if they'll have a late pledge, because this isn't even on Kickstarter. It's on GameFound, so you have to, which you probably have an account there if you've backed board games before. It works like Kickstarter, but it's $99, straight $99, which is cool. I like that. It looks really cool how it plays. Looks like, legacy campaign game. It's not like a one-shot thing. It's a big world you're getting into, and long game, and your people die and everything. Like, it's cool. As far as space goes and managing your crew and exploring, it has all of that. And I don't have a game like that yet. It is a co-op game as far as playing with more than just yourself. I don't know yet. I have to figure out my financial situation and then I will decide. If my financial situation is really good, I'll probably fund it, the $99 one. If not, I may not and just wait or see how reviews go. If you heard of, what's the other game? Etherfields, which I also backed. I haven't received yet because I'm in one-wave shipping. I've heard people say that, I forgot. They compared it, because it's from the same people, right? Yeah, Awakened Realms. That Etherfields is better. Someone saying that this is better than Etherfields. So if you had issues with Etherfields, that this is a better playthrough. But it's a different game anyway, so I'm not sure how much to compare it with. So anyway, that's the big one. This is ending in 2 days. 2 days to make your decision, folks. Field memory, this is ending in 3 days. Won't be looking at it now. So that's it for everything today. As I said, not too many huge things, except for there's a very big project, very ambitious project right here by Awakened Realms, ISS Vanguard. Check it out if you're interested. And let's see, if I get, let's say, 10 views by tomorrow, I'll probably make another live video or daily video. I do want to do these daily. Just things come in, and plus I don't have that many viewers here to really, inspire that in me. But the more we grow here, I will make those daily videos. So keep on watching. Let me know that you're watching by giving me a thumbs up, comment if you like, and I'll see you soon. Keep on gaming. Thank you for watching.